Now, the Subway Final Word.
That's Evgeni Malkin taking part in singing in an Olympics video in Russia along with Alex Ovechkin. Welcome back to the Subway Final Word. What about Malkin's game here with the Penguins? Gino has now gone 10 games without a goal. Topic 5, does Malkin's scoring drought concern you? We're going to start with Dayan.
I don't think so. I think you're going to see him come around, get a little bit more comfortable with going to the areas that he's familiar with where he needs to score. And we started to see that a little bit with James Neal coming back on his line. Ole Jokinen has shown a really nice chemistry with Malkin. What you're seeing from Gino, plain and simple in my eyes, is he's going all the way around the perimeter repeatedly and very rarely through the middle of the rink. I think James Neal is going to force him to change that. Neal plays the game in the high slot. Gino's going to have to go there with him. I think that's going to get some goals out of him. I really don't think it's an effort issue. We're tired of hearing about him being lazy. I don't think that's it. I think he's just all over the place right now.
Mark?
It's not an effort issue. He just can't score. And it is something to worry about because he's been in a slump now this year and through the entirety of last year's truncated season. But the Penguins have bigger fish to fry. They're too easy to play against, not enough grit, and the coach never matches lines. The other team gets to execute its game plan, shift in and shift out, night in and night out, and that's affecting both Crosby and Malkin. This is not a playoff team the way it's currently coached or constructed. Will Gino start scoring? He'd better, and right soon, because he makes $8.7 million.
Rob Rossi gets the final word on this topic.
Well, here's the thing. Nothing the Penguins do right now matter, good or bad, until April. We all said that coming into the season. That said, I know Evgeni Malkin pretty well. I've never seen him have body language like this away from the rink consistently. He is not a guy who's known to be very superstitious. He's changed every bit of equipment he's used to try to get out of this funk. He's not a guy who's known to be anything less than pretty jovial around teammates. He's a guy right now who seems to be carrying himself in a manner where he's in a dark place. This does concern me. I'm not sure mentally right now he's good for this.
Okay, Mark and Dayan and Rob, thanks again for your opinions tonight. A final word now. Since the Pirates were eliminated from the playoffs, it seems that Pittsburgh sports has gone flat. The Steelers' season has been far more sour than sweet. Pens are in first place, but they're 5-5 in their last 10. Pitt Panthers went into this weekend with a mediocre 4-4 record, but perhaps the weekend is the start of a good week. Pitt's upset of Notre Dame is the biggest win yet under Paul Chryst. The Steelers' win over Buffalo, while not a signature win, is a lot better than the alternative. And this week could bring the Pirates both a Manager of the Year and a Most Valuable Player. And did I mention that the Flyers are coming to town on Wednesday? It's all enough to make you forget about that Tuesday snow.
Albie, forget about all that. Subway brought sandwiches.
And Subway brought sandwiches.
That's what's important.
That's the start of a good week. That's the final word on the Subway Final Word. By the way, you guys all did great with it.